All right, the Salvation Army, founded in 1865 in London, England, nearly 150 years ago. The organization has served coastal Alabama for more than 125 years.
The area commander is a London native and is here to serve on what he calls the front line. Major C. Mark Brown recently sat down with our Eric Reynolds to talk about why he wanted this assignment, his career, and overcoming a personal challenge.
So here's the interview.
The Salvation Army is my ministry. It's my vocation. I was called to be a Salvation Army officer almost 40 years ago. It was a calling from God. I've had a wonderful opportunity to serve people in His name in England and also here in America.
Major C. Mark Brown is the officer in charge of the Salvation Army of Coastal Alabama. Brown grew up in England as a Salvationist, a member of the Salvation Army's ministry.
In Europe, the Salvation Army is known more as a church, probably the same in Canada and in Australia.
As a teen, he was challenged about his future.
Every young man and woman who attended the Salvation Army as their church should consider becoming a Salvation Army officer. I felt an empathy for people in need, and I felt something in my abilities I could help. So that in fact became my calling.
Brown's calling led to several ministry experiences.
I've served as a church pastor. I've served in social services, running shelters in the UK. For a long time, I ran the Salvation Army's international media work. In 1992, we came to America. I actually ran the American Salvation Army Media Center for 9 years. I was able, through video and film and TV, to tell the Salvation Army's story.
He produced award-winning work communicating with millions worldwide, despite a personal frustration.
One of my greatest regrets in life is not finding a way to overcome having speech impediment. It's not something I lose sleep over. There are times when I can achieve fluency. You can live a life even though having something so frustrating.
In 2006, Major Brown's second assignment to Texas left him feeling honored and privileged.
It's the largest self-supported Salvation Army in the world. The Dallas-Fort Worth Command has about 400 employees, 74 programs. We found ourselves always working every weekend, every evening. We accommodated almost 2,000 men, women, and children.
As area commander, he developed a relationship and support from America's team and Jerry Jones.
There was a great interaction with the Dallas Cowboys football team, have them come into our programs, serve meals, run camps for the kids. Kelly Clarkson is from Fort Worth. She would come take an interest in the children in our after-school programs.
After Texas, another major assignment in Atlanta as Chief Development Director. In 2012, Major Brown and his wife headed to Mobile.
We wanted to return to frontline Salvation Army work again, so we're seeing our clients, the people we work with every day. I really enjoy helping hands-on people who are in need. I feel I'm at a time in my life where I want to be involved with the frontline services. Here I am an administrator, I'm a fundraiser. At 8:30 on a Sunday morning, I have a church service here where I get to preach to 70 or 80 men who are in recovery. We have a great time. They enjoy it. I enjoy it.
In Mobile, Eric Reynolds, Fox 10 News.
Major Brown's grandchildren live in Pensacola, and that's another reason that he and his wife Susan love it here on the Gulf Coast.
He says one of the Salvation Army's challenge is to help the community not fear the homeless. Major Brown believes that it's only through where we're born and into what family we're born into, any of us could find ourselves in their situation.
Absolutely. And you can read a lot more about Major Brown on Fox10TV.com. Just go over the Only on Fox 10 tab and click on the interview.